That's not no suicide. I don't care what. It's a cover-up. They trying to style outside. Look how they did out to Sterling and them family. 2 years to say we not gonna do nothing, which we already knew that. Right. They want the time to fizzle out, and another disaster happen, tragedy. Right. And we let it go. We move on. Otis Berg family was a little older in age. The sister just had a stroke. Miss Florine wasn't able to keep speaking out. Philip Carroll's mom, I guess she was just
what y'all hearing is
this is the biggest turnout I've seen.
Crystal Muhammad from the new Black
Panther
Party.
Black Panther.
The chairperson for the new Black Panther Party.
When we leave here, we gotta go home. Y'all gotta live here. Right. Y'all gotta fight these crackers. Right. By any means necessary. I don't care if it's on social media. I don't care if it's in their face.
They're in Lake Mississippi.
Somebody want to be a Panther, we'll train. But if you just want to
demonstrating
something everybody can do.
Over the
children to the
recent lynchings that's been going on in Mississippi.
The people that's talking down on his family, check them.
And
it's
a lot of them, y'all.
Why they ain't talking down on
these are not isolated incidents.
Pigs for not doing their job.
They're lynching black people.
We got for each other and the love for our enemies. You know what I'm saying? You should be talking down on the pigs for not doing their job. Right. You shouldn't waste time speaking against somebody that's mourning. What you doing that for? That defeats the purpose.
Let's see. Let me try to get
and like the brother mentioned, it was mentioned about Martin Luther King and his scenario. Now they blow this up for us every year. Every year. We celebrate Martin Luther King birthday, etc. all year, every year. Yes. And the same people that gave it to us admitted in '99 that they the one killed him. That's right. They admitted in open court and settled out with the family. Okay, you got it. The restaurant from where the shot was took from, even the restaurant owner came to testify against the federal government. You had over 30 witnesses came to testify. Yep, I opened the door, let them up to the roof where they could take the shot. You see what I'm saying? All that. Jesse, the so-called supposed to be leader that's leading the forefront for black people in the early 80s, going to be the first black president, he was on their stool pigeon for them. He had his role in helping to do the assassination. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna shoot at a person if me and this brother standing here and this brother here standing here and somebody shoot somebody else? We're not gonna be standing there like this. It looks like it came from over there. Right, we getting down. Right. Ain't anybody getting down and getting out the way. Right. And who took the picture? We don't even know to this day. You see what I'm saying? So you know FBI and agencies is all over this hill. But these are the very people that murdered him. Now tell me one speech Martin Luther King made, one of the youngsters. Anybody under 20. Tell me one speech that Martin Luther King made. Somebody, don't be ashamed. It's just one word, one speech. I don't want you to give a speech. I just want you to speak one of his speeches. I know y'all know it. I know y'all just don't want to say it.
Can y'all hear what's being said? Can y'all hear the noise?
And that's what I'm looking for. Listen. What it is, I have a drink. Now do you know why we all so familiar with the I have a dream speech? Because the same reason they murdered him. See, when they murdered him, they murdered him in about 6 days. Okay.
Let me know if y'all can hear myself, me, and also if you can hear the people at the demonstration.
In 65, they was killing Malcolm. They killed Malcolm. And then they take this brother who really trying to do a good job, but they'd rather you do this than do that.
Okay.
So they'll buddy him up and give him a little something and say, here go a little something. You're doing good, and make it seem as though he's making ground. You see what I'm saying? Don't do this. This ain't right over here. You don't want to get this militant or nothing like this here. But this is what harsh conditions requires hard service. You see what I'm saying? Depending on what you're dealing with. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you ain't crazy, get a crazy ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we dealing with certain situations. But they murdered this man. In 65, they murdered Malcolm in 65 and promoted him to give him the Nobel Peace Prize. So everybody was like, well, he's getting ground. And when they did that, at the same time, they gave him affirmative action, the Bill of Rights, and all these other things just to make you not be so hurt about the loss that we just suffered. Right. You see what I'm saying? They're burning up rocks and tearing up everything else to calm you down. He's finna make it better for you. We're gonna give you jobs now. Right. See, when black folks get upset, white folks get in check. That's what I'm saying. When black folks get upset, white folks get up shit. You know what I'm saying? Most of the elders out here know what I'm talking about. Because you know about the deacons of defense. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know about the leaders that took the lead after Martin, like Stokely Carmichael. Right. H. Ralph Brown. Right. Anybody know them? Anybody else know H. Ralph Brown? Yes, Stokely Carmichael. You see what I'm saying? But when they left that movement that Martin Luther King started, the SCLC, you see what I'm saying? They realized and they went straight to the Panthers. They went to the Panthers because they understood something that was hid from our people. You see what I'm saying? That white folks don't get in check until black folks get upset. Now, the reason they say that we preach hate and all this other stuff is because they fear us. You can send 100 NAACP members out here, and it'll be all right. They might be accommodated with the feds because most times they bosses. They the bosses. They the ones that they seeing to calm black folks down. We the ones that come to address the issue. We're not gonna let you lie to us in our face, and we're gonna be straight and direct with you. I'm not gonna say, okay, yes, sir, and listen to this foolishness and lap it up because you're giving it to me. I'm not gonna eat anything you put in my face. I'm gonna dissect it. I'm gonna analyze it. You see what I'm saying? You got a thesis. You got an anti-thesis. We put them together and we get a synthesis. Now we're making sense. I'm not just gonna take what you give me. You see what I'm saying? I'm a quit, and I don't want you to take what I'm giving. Go look it up. Right. Do your research. Figure out what I'm talking about. Because this is what makes strong individuals. Our people perish for the lack of. You see what I'm saying? See, we all got some. That's how we know that. We had to get some knowledge to know that. You see what I'm saying? Right. But they murdered this man, and they promoted the image of him that they wanted to promote. Now, they killed him when he made a speech he wasn't even supposed to be making. Right? He wasn't supposed to make that. Jackson then bucked him up to go and do that. Come on, man, go on out there. He the same one bucked him up to go out there on that balcony. You need some air, man. Come on out here and get some air. You just need, you see what I'm saying? The same one bucked him up. See, they wanted to know where his mind was, because even to this day, people that know that Malcolm and Martin met, and Elijah and stuff like that. They used to have conversations, but no one to this day even recorded what they was talking about. But you can see changes in Martin.
I just want to give y'all an idea of the climate that they're in right now. These are Black people who have traveled from Texas, traveled from Georgia, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and towns outside of Lake Mississippi, which is where they are right now, which is where Willie Jones Jr. was hung at the end of his girlfriend's driveway, his white girlfriend's driveway. Willie Jones Jr. is a Black guy. He had an altercation with his baby's mama, this white girl, and he went to her house and he later was found hung at the end of her driveway. When the police arrived, they interviewed the people who was inside the house. They interviewed the girlfriend, the baby mama. They interviewed her brother, and they interviewed her brother's Black girlfriend, who was terrified. Now, she saw something, but she's so terrified that she won't say anything. They hung him. He was found hung at the end of the driveway of his girlfriend's yard. Now, keep in mind, y'all, they had an altercation. They was beefing. Now he's found hung at the end of her driveway. The police come out, the FBI come out and interview them and walk away satisfied with just the testimony of the people who was inside of the house. Now I'll pose this same question to y'all that Sister Crystal Muhammad posed to me. Do you think if you and your homies were inside of a house and y'all Black, and a white woman was found hung at the end of your driveway, do you think the FBI and local police or anybody would just take your word for it and be okay with that and say, case closed, it's a suicide? Hell no. So that's why they're there, because Mississippi Bureau of Investigation apparently is in on what's going on with these hangings and stuff that's going on in Mississippi. And They got people terrified to death. Some of the family members who was initially okay with the Black Panthers coming there and seeking answers, contacted them and said, hey, y'all need to come down here. It was a suicide. Don't contact me no more. This happened. They got people scared to death out there. And so these are people descending on Mississippi in this climate, knowing that they're not getting any protection from the police. Not only are they not getting protection from the police, they're being antagonized by the police. The police hate their guts, and they got the authority out there. They are the authority, and they're backed up by the U.S. government, who really would like to see every last one of them dead. That's the climate that they're in. But you got some people who not involved in that, and they looking at it from the outside, looking at them like they're the antagonists, like they're the ones who are the problem, when all they're doing is seeking justice. Now, y'all know how this would go if this person wasn't black and some other race, specifically white. Y'all know how this would go. And people always got the nerve to say, this ain't a black thing, it ain't a white thing. Why you always making it racial? Man, it's been racial in America from day one. So this ain't no new revelation. This ain't somebody making up. But I just wanted to give y'all a little insight on what these people dealing with, the climate that they're in, how they putting their lives on the line. Because it's not just them out there right now and what you see right now. They got to drive back from Lake. Well, first of all, they got to live out there. They got to spend the night out there. Then they have to drive back from Lake Mississippi to their respective homes, which could be, which for people who were traveling from Houston is, I think it was like a 9-hour drive, eight or 9 hour drive or something like that. It's a good distance. So let's get back into what the brother is saying here.
I don't care who you is. You can be the police. You're going to fall. You can be the governor or the mayor. You're going to fall. The people are going to tackle you. You're going to come down. But if the people standing on the street, it's like ants. There were a million ants just decided to attack us right now. They're sending all up out of here. If the ants just make up their mind, let's just go get them. We getting out of here. We getting out of here. Black Panther. Come on.
My name is Willie Wilson. I'm about 4 or 5 miles from here. And I grew up knowing, this kid grew up knowing me. And I knew him, and he's one of that type of guy to do what the officers say he done. But what I want to speak out to all the officers, on this case, you got kids. Why you can't protect your kids just like this mother won't protect her and do the right thing? It's time for us to come together. Let these young people grow up knowing that we're making a way for them. And my heart is open for everybody to come in and do the right thing. Stick together. Make a future for the kids.
Yes, sir.
And this young kid against me. He was a nice kid. He's always met me with a smile. But what happened to him is uncalled for. I'm mad about it. I'm very mad about it because it could have been my kid.
Right. That's right.
I don't not want to lay down for this because I know this. This right here, me speaking out in this community, it's going to close some doors for me.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it.
Bigger doors.
Yes.
Did y'all hear what he said?
That will happen. And I want everybody to come together.
He said, me speaking out is going to close some doors for me. How many people out there willing to risk their financial access, social access, to stand on truth, to stand on justice? And then you heard Krista Muhammad in the background say, well, if the door closed, they didn't need to be open in the first place. If the door is going to be closed for you standing up for justice. Soldier, man. Soldier.
Got 75 years.
Lord,
And look how it works. He got hung. feet still. I ain't going along with I'm just like the dad. I ain't going along with that. I ain't going along with that. I'm mad about it. That ain't gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
And the people that done it need to be in jail. And another thing. It's another thing I want to bring to the attention is if you're an officer, you get something, you do something to somebody, innocent. If we get together and march uptown, that's fine. But we march to their neighborhood and let their wives and kids see us in front of their house. How would you feel? How would you feel? You will feel angry. You will feel scared.
That's right.
And that's what we doing. We scared. It's time for us to stop marching uptown. What your address is? We'll come to your mailbox. We ain't gonna break nothing. We just want to look you in your eye. We just want to look you in your eye. Yes, because they go home in and kill an innocent person. They go home, sit down on the table, on the porch, swing, eat, play in the garden, play with the kid, play baseball, hand the ball to the kid. But we over here trying to put something together.
Yes, sir.
Justice for Willie Jones.
Yes, sir.
We trying to put this together. But I would like to, I don't know what they done ran off to, but I'm sure they following us. They looking.
They know we here.
Yeah. They looking because they know in their heart.
That's right.
Guilty. And it's time for the law to take it up and put them in a guilty place.
Right.
And like I said, I'm speaking out because I got kids, and I love all kids, and I love everybody come together. I love a good time.
Yes, sir.
Cause I grew up, caught the last of it in '69. I was born. I caught the last of the Martin Luther King struggle. I visited up in Memphis. I visited a museum, and I learned a lot of things. Listened to it, and I sat back. I got back to Mississippi. My feet were so hot. I got to take my kids. I grabbed my kids. I loaded them all up in the truck. The next week, took them back there. Let them hear it for themselves.
Yes, sir.
But I was disappointed. Just because they didn't take it as it was.
Yes, sir.
We just heard about it. Okay, ain't nothing happened. But I felt it.
You felt it.
I felt it. Because it was true.
Yes, sir.
It is real. And it's still trying to trickle on today.
Yes, sir.
And I work a place from here, and the miss with this guy they killed. In Philadelphia. The miss.
Stefan.
No, they buried the civil rights. Yes. They buried the civil rights under the. Yes.
And the whole block.
And I was a young guy working in a neighborhood, and I was right there amongst the conversations the people have done. But I worked, I mind my business. I don't get involved on ear hustle.
You have gotten far like let them know what kind of media coverage. So like nationally, local. What's that been?
Nothing but the sheriff said suicide when he don't know what's going on. It's just what he want to say. That's what he want people to believe, and that's what he want people to think. But he ain't doing nothing to show nobody that this was suicide, unless you paying somebody off under the table. Sheriff Mike Lee.
Mike Lee.
Scott County Sheriff Mike Lee.
You pointed out something about the book. You saying what struck me. You said, okay, where did he get the rope from?
Yeah,
that's
y'all say
got me.
Daddy said he saw him coming across the yard with a rope. Where did you find a rope at night? Where you gonna find a rope? Oh, okay.
Yeah, where he found it.
Oh, I got a rope right here. Let me get this rope. Why don't cross my yard? You gonna sit there and just sit there and look? Oh, he ain't gonna walk back down. Come on now. First thing, like I say, white man, black man, the man. You see somebody come across your yard with a rope talking about hanging this up. First thing you're gonna say, you ain't doing that here. You gotta get away from him. You don't wanna go. You ain't finna do that down at my house. You gonna sit there, oh well, come up to the front. Oh, he don't hung himself. So you say you call 911. They tell you don't touch it. Bro, your first instinct, I'm gonna run out there and see this man dead. But you gonna sit there. Well, they told me don't touch it. It's leaving now. Ain't never heard that like this. No.
What's this people name that did this?
Harold O'Brien.
Yeah, I don't know it. Damn Harold.
Harold what?
Harold O'Brien
Harold O'Brien is
the stepfather that say he
the
found
stepfather
of Alexis Rankin.
of Alexis Rankin. And who else was in the house that we know of? The mama called you, right? So
Missy Rankin, Alexis
Missy
Rankin,
Alexis Rankin.
Thomas Rankin.
Who is Thomas Rankin?
That's Alexis' brother.
So all these, okay, look,
And
let's just stop. Let's just get to the chase. Your son, a black man, in a house with all these white people. The girlfriend's stepfather, the girlfriend's brother, the girlfriend's mother. House full of people.
grandmother, auntie, it was a lot of them, uncles.
And I'm we ain't gotta tiptoe around too.
Yeah,
We
I
just
don't
need to
know
stand
that
on
many people in the
solid
house.
ground. A house full of people. Gonna let somebody walk out with a rope
In the front yard.
in their front yard and hang themselves. Number one, you can go to jail for that in Mississippi because it's called you aided in the suicide. Because if you see, that's a crime. They should have been. They could have arrested for that. Number one. Number two, they lied, and we know because we saw the pictures, your son was tortured. Right. So the sheriff saw the picture. So he is obstructing justice. He needs to go to jail. Right. And all that, and everybody in that house is accessory. So what happened? From the mama to the baby mama to the cook to the brother to the stepfather to the girl that was in there.
That's Sister Crystal Muhammad that's talking. If you don't know her, you need to get to know her. She the truth.
And either y'all do it or they gonna get arrested.
Right. All right.
So you need to do your job, but we have to do our job.
Yeah.
Because this is a warning. Don't worry about who's here today.
Yes.
You need to be worried about tomorrow, the resurrection.
Come on.
Don't play with us.
All right.
We are not, this is not the 60s.
Black power.
We are not sitting in.
Come on.
We not. Y'all have the right to mourn and pray. We are revolutionary. God gave us a spirit to fight for justice, to take the promised land. You can't promise us nothing. This is our land anyway. Where the hell they come from? Go back to Europe. Yeah. This because long as they've been here, they have enslaved us. They killing us. They have not stopped.
Did all the work of the devil.
Since 2018, the devil. I don't give a damn if it's a rattlesnake. And you put the rattlesnake in the cage, and he's nice, and he don't bite you. But that one day he bites you, he dead. Right. Because it's the nature of a rattlesnake. And we are some loving people, and we think they changed. And we had the Dr. King. Okay, they shot Dr. King in the neck, in the head. They shot Malcolm in the chest. They hung with him. This ain't no for you to just sharing life. This is real. This is real people. We're not. It's not no Marvel comic movie.
Right.
We don't have. This is real life. Everybody got. Who want to help this family? Raise your hand. Let's just get to the. Put your hand up. Who feel a little bit afraid right now? Raise your hand. It's okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
You can step behind the camera. Raise your hand.
That's the first step.
All right.
It's all right. Like you go to AA, and they say, what's the first thing they need you to keep you away? I am. You sit around in a circle.
Now what?
I am alcohol.
So what we gonna do? We gonna have common sense when we get to the next strategy because it's not no sprint like you ran past this over. This is a protracted situation. They've been fighting for Otis since 2015 in Portland. They didn't never have the support like y'all have today. So this is the start. When we did Gina 6, y'all heard of Gina 6?
Yes.
It started out just like this. We was in this church. That's why we wanted to go to the church.
Right.
And it was so hot now, kids hanging out the window. You know what I'm saying?
For all the superstars came. For all Jesse them came.
That's how it goes. It's a movement, but then it's a tragedy
and mourn, and so we gotta respect that. We can't, think that they supposed to just be as fire as we are when they are. We supposed to do that.
Right.
All of y'all live here, right? Who don't live here? Raise your hand. Okay. Come on. This is your front lap. Like this is your lap.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Let me ask y'all this. Who is not afraid to go to the sheriff's department and demand that they arrest, what's the people's name?
The Rankins.
The Rankins. Who is not afraid? Raise your hand. All right. No problem. All right. Who's not afraid to make a phone call? Raise your hand. All right. Who's gonna actually do it? Raise your hand. You might not be afraid. Okay. It's all right. It's just, it don't, you know what, if it's one more than it was. Because last time we came, you was by yourself. Y'all, they were sweeping on the roof. Getting the word out. This time it's more. Now, the next time it's gonna be woo-hoo way more. You know what I'm saying? But our strategy, we're not gonna do on Facebook Live. Only thing we have warned y'all is to go arrest them devils that murdered our brother. Right. That do your job. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or else. Justice or else.
Or else.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, with that being said, what we gonna do? You think we stupid enough to say what we gonna do? That's just like we in a boxing match and Flo Murray say, I'm gonna hit you to the left now. Right. No, he just gonna hit you.
For the jam.
You know what I'm saying?
You just gonna get hit.
For the catch it.
Black Panther family.
Black Panther.
Yeah, look.
Okay, so let me see what y'all saying over in the comments section.
Every time we deal with it.
Let's see. See what y'all saying. Carl Brown, salute. Let's see. Tom John LOL says Willie D the real news channel. That's what's up. You dig what I'm talking about, man? Tom Jones, how come Black are playing the victim? That's like somebody getting raped and somebody saying, how come the rape victim is playing the victim? Get your ass out of here and don't come back. Candace Ray, Ruckus. Let's see. William Duncan says, fuck that talking. William, if you tired of talking, go do what you got to do. See, that's the thing. Like, there's different ways to approach shit, right? To if you got the same objective, everybody can do something different. If you tired of hearing the talking, don't get on social media and say you tired of hearing talking. You go out there and be the lightning rod. You go out there and put the action in it. Instead of saying fuck all the talking, go do something. Just go do it. See, everybody do what they do. Some people organize, some people talk, some people strategize, some people make the signs, some people donate money, some people in charge of traveling, some people in charge of catering, taking care, make sure everybody food and energized, got food and energized, some people are informants. It's all kind of shit you can do. So if you tired of hearing the talking, go do something else. Go do something. Do anything but complain. Do something. Let's see. MLK messed us up with convincing our people to integrate with them. Yeah, I hear everything. Let's see. Rudy Thomas, people, Willie D might not be able to get back to all of you. Look at all the messages coming through. Thank you, Rudy. Because I can't, man. You know, it's a lot of messages on here, and I thank y'all for, you know, giving me your input. But I definitely, I'm definitely unable to respond to everybody. But I'll get to as many of your messages as I can without interrupting the program too much. Let's see. Also, when he speaks of hating whites, make him not racist. See, that's the thing. See, when people like this dude, Tom John speak, look at his name. I'm wondering if that name got real significance, like Uncle Tom and a John like a trick. But in any event, a lot of times when Black people speak about the inherent racism that go on in America, people like to try to call them a racist to deflect from the issues. They do this to quiet you, to make you not speak on the issues. I don't have to defend my record on racism, on either side of racism. People who know me know what I'm about. If you don't know, fuck you. I ain't got to sit up here and try to explain to you, motherfucker, do your research. Go Google me and do your research. Go listen to my songs. Go listen to them. And don't listen to what you want to hear. Listen to the song. Listen and comprehend. Because the thing is this, when Black people speak about injustices in America, they're considered racist. When white people do it, they're considered patriotic. That's the difference. Injustice is injustice is injustice. Now, when I cover these white stories, when I cover stories where white people are doing foul shit, I'm a racist. But when I cover stories where Black people are doing foul shit, I'm just covering the story. Help me make sense of this. So this is just a situation where people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear you exposing the truth because it's, to them, it's nerve-wracking, it's agitating. To a lot of them, it's just shit just downright embarrassing. But if you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear me speak on the truth, go out there and make another truth. Shut the bullshit down. Cut down on the racism. Go out there and do something. Be active about preventing all of the racist shit that's going on in America. Be active about it. Go out and do something about it. You hear your white friends cracking jokes or doing something where they're undermining somebody else's civility or peace of mind. Say something about it. Do something about it instead of going along with the program. Instead of just, dropping your head or just walking out of the room. Be proactive about it. You want to stop me from talking about this shit? Stop the shit that I'm talking about. And then I won't have to talk about it. If it don't exist, I ain't got nothing to talk about. I can talk about something different. You think I want to talk about this shit all day, every day? Nah, I'll be trying my ass off to avoid these topics. But I can't. Because if I don't talk about it, There's very few people that will. And even when they talk about it, they're not going to be very candid about it. They ain't going to give it to you raw and uncut. So if you don't like my channel, you don't like what I talk about, you and your friends, fuck you, fuck all of y'all. Now, put that in your pipe and smoke it. You got people that get pissed off about me posting something that these dirty ass white cops be doing, or the dirty ass system, of white supremacy gets involved in. They got a harder trouble. I mean, they got a tougher time accepting what me talking about the injustice than they have about the injustice itself. They ain't got no problem with that. They don't ride against the injustice itself. They don't get upset. They don't get nearly as upset about the injustice, the act of injustice, as they do about me talking about it. That's why I say fuck y'all, because I know what you're about. I know you're a hypocrite. I know you ain't shit. And I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you are. I ain't hiding, I ain't ducking. You're dealing with a man. Shit, you ride for me, I'm gonna ride for you. And that's irrespective, of your race, what your skin complexion is, man, woman, whatever. Shit, you ride for me, I'm gonna ride for you. But if you fucking ride against me, I'm gonna ride on your ass like you ain't never been rode on before. That's the way. That's the game. That's the deal. Nubian Nice, say from the outside looking in, London, UK. What up? Killmonger. They hurt you, they hurt us too. That's what I'm talking about. Angela Bond here says, good afternoon, Willie and the family. Feel, Cows online watching. We know where it's broadcasting from. Let's all go. Love and blessings, folks. The Bearded Pan, Mac J. It's time to wake up, stand together, abandon all fear. You may as well abandon all fear, man, because these motherfuckers ain't gonna stop. They gonna still do what they wanna do. When somebody is a bully, think about when you was back in school, if you had a bully. Bullies don't just stop bullying. A bully ain't gonna stop bullying you because you tell the bully that it offends you. Bully is not gonna stop bullying because you tell the bully it's wrong. A bully gonna stop bullying you when you put something on his ass. That's when he gonna stop bullying. You can go to the principal all you want. You can go tell the parents all you want. The bully stops, the very moment that the bully stops bullying you is when you put something on his ass, when the bully fears for his safety. That's when the bully stops. The bully never gains a conscience. The bully don't have a conscience. The bully don't care anything about your rights. He would tread all over you. They don't give a damn about you. The bully cares nothing about what anybody thinks but the bully. And the only time the bully pump their brakes is when somebody get on their ass. That is the only reason why America don't attack China. That is the only reason why they ain't going over there fucking with North Korea. They know for a fact, if they run their ass over there messing with North Korea, you got your World War III you've been asking for. They know that. Otherwise, they would do North Korea like they did Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, and so on and so on. Man, they don't give a damn. America is a bullying country. And it starts on that large scale and it trickles down in every level of government. Nothing but bullies running this damn place. Bullies, starting in Congress on down, president on down, bullies. That's all who run this place. All of these major Fortune 500 companies, most of these companies, just a bunch of bullies working in management. School superintendent, the principal, bullies. All of these warehouse positions and stuff, bullies. Bullies run this country. Law enforcement, a bunch of bullies. You can't even go and just make a complaint against a law enforcement agent. You go in there and ask for a complaint form, they'll tell you they ain't got none. Or, well, what you want to complain? What's the officer's name? Well, you don't tell me, I'm gonna put you in jail. This is the type of games these people play. These bullies, man, it's bullies on every level, bullies. And then bullies never, ever, ever get off that gas until they get bullied. I was sitting up here trying to reason with bullies, man. You can't reason with bullies. They have no conscience. In order to reason with somebody, you gotta have a conscience. You gotta be, what do you call it? You have to be capable of critical thinking. That's why these cops, they jump out the car, boo, 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 boo. They have no critical thinking skills. You know, they bullies, they have none of that. They don't know how to think rational. So the first thing that they resort to is violence. You say something, they tell you to do something, you don't move fast enough, you don't comply fast enough, you die. You get beat up, you get assaulted. What's up, Zan? Okay, so let me give a few more shout outs and then I'm gonna go back to the video. They lynching Black people all over America. Yep. That's what's happening, man. Yes, time passed to organize Black folks everywhere. Yes, time passed. Appreciate your platform, bro. Voice of Reason. Appreciate you. And let's be clear, man. You know, if you're a white person out there and you riding, I ain't talking about just sitting back and ain't messing with Black folks. And, yeah, I'm talking about if you out there and you riding and you making a difference, you out there using your white privilege to really try to, you know, level the playing field and bring justice, you good with me. But the rest of you motherfuckers can kick rocks straight up. And I ain't trying to be friends with you. I don't give a damn. I ain't trying to kiss your ass. Yeah, I ain't trying to kiss your ass. You don't deserve any respect. You don't deserve any respect. It's like they say, man, silence is consent. That means if you see injustice, you see somebody being done wrong, and you sit back and say nothing, you just as bad as the person that's doing them wrong. Because oftentimes that person that's sitting back might have the power to make the change, but they won't do it. They won't do it. For whatever reason, they won't do it. So if you got that kind of mentality and you rocking white privilege, man, fuck you too. That's the way I rock. And I make no apologies for it. I feel the same way about you as I feel about the Black person that's running through the neighborhood, shooting up the neighborhood, raping women and children, making it unsafe in the streets. Fuck them too. All you motherfuckers got to go. Get out of the way. Yeah, get out the fucking way. And that's square business. Get back on this damn on this video. You could run me hot with that fucking so-called reverse racism shit and that shucking and jiving and forgiveness. Black dude spent 45 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit, got exonerated, get out of jail. The white reporter asked him, are you angry? You're not angry? Like, they took your whole life away with you. You sure, I don't know if I could do that. Well, you got to be angry, have some angry, be an angry person to have that in you to be able to say something. And I've never had anger in me before. So, I forgive and, the system works. This fool fixed his mouth to say the system works. He say the system works. It just works slow for me. That is the definition of a buck dancer. That's a broken buck. That is how you break a buck. They broke his spirit. They took his life away. 45 years, they robbed him of his youth. They robbed him of his relationship with his children. He said the last time he spoke with his children, they was 2 and 3 years old. And he hadn't spoken with him in 45 years. His wife left him, hadn't seen her in 45 years. His mom and daddy is likely died while he was in prison. 45 years, you know how many relatives and friends and relationships he lost, people died. And these dirty bastards who did that to him went on about their lives as if nothing happened. You know how many times they actually went to sleep and snored? How many times they woke up and said, oh, I slept good last night. I slept real good last night. And he in a prison, in a cage, being humiliated daily, that had his dignity stripped from him. And he's supposed to be cool. Talking about him, I'm happy. Man, they broke that buck. They broke him. Ain't no goddamn way you gonna do me no kind of injustice. And I'm gonna be cool with it. You can forget that. You let something like that ever happen to me. It ain't even gotta be 45 years. It can be 45 minutes. I'm gonna be like, 45 seconds. Shit, you damn right I'm angry. Any kind of injustice, man, the worst thing in the world is denied justice. Get back to the stream. All right. Oh, is he still on? Man, did I miss it? Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like the video has ended. It ended. Okay, so there it is, y'all. Yeah, they ended the live feed of it. If it comes back, I'll bring it to you. If they go live again, I'll reconnect here and bring it to you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Excuse the language, man, but sometimes, man, these damn idiots jump on this social media and just say anything, and they run me hot, man. And that type of shit run me hot, man, when a sucker don't know nothing about me, don't know nothing. They jump on social media and hear me say a few words, especially on this YouTube, hear me say a few words, and then they think they know me. Like, sucker, do your homework before you open your mouth and speak about me. No more talk.